Hello everybody, it's Jan with Rappin' with Jan, and today we're going to be working with Nature's Gifts, and we're going to be making a dried sliced apple gift bag. Here's the one that I made off camera. It's just got dried apple slices, star anise, pine cones, and some raffia, and we've made the trunk out of cinnamon sticks. Now, you can get a lot of these supplies at craft fairs, but if you need a steady supply, the best thing to do is go to Etsy. It's etsy.com, and just type in dried apple slices and dried spices, and you will get lots of vendors who are more than happy to help you. For right now, I'm working with apple slices and a variety of dried spices over here. And this includes star anise, cinnamon sticks, a few things that I really don't know what they are, but they all smell pretty. Couple of precautions here. We are going to be working with a glue gun today, and glue guns are hot. I was a floral designer for 6 years, and there wasn't a week that went by that I didn't get burned by a glue gun. But the good news was that I only had to go to the emergency room once in 6 years. That's not too bad. So let's get going here. Oh, second precaution. When you're working with dried spices, especially cinnamon, do not rub your eyes. Your eyes will sting. It's not going to hurt you. It's not permanent. Cinnamon to your eyes is very irritating. So, okay, let's get started. I'm going to lay out some apple slices, and we're going to make them in a shape of a Christmas tree, and then we will glue them down. Oops, I think I want that one on top. And you can make it a big one, you can make it a little one, let's put this one up here. It might be a little bit better. It may take you some time to put things where you want them, to get them looking like you want them to, but take your time. Get your glue gun heated up once you've got your design ready, and start in the middle and work your way out. So this is what I'm going to do. Now, apple slices can be really dry or have some moisture in them. These still have some moisture in them. If you work with really brittle apple slices, it's going to crack, it's going to break, and it's going to ruin your design. So do your best to find apple slices that still have some moisture in them. I've heard that if you steam them, that will put a little bit of moisture back in it, but I don't know how long the moisture is going to last on top of that. So, and also when you are gluing, these apple slices have holes in them, and just be careful where you put your fingers, because that glue will seep through that hole and it will burn you. And then the fun will be all over until your burn heals. But it's fall, and the weather is finally starting to get cool. I don't know about you. We've had several days of upper 80s, and if you're in an area of football like I am, I'm in the Ohio Valley, and everybody's worried about Ohio State and Michigan and all these other places. They want a cool day to play football, and I frankly can't blame them. But as long as we have as long as we've got the apples, we're ready to go. All right. Have your glue sticks ready. These, by the way, these bags will be on sale on my website, on Etsy. And if you just go to Etsy and you type in Bag Lady Gifts, these will be for sale. if you are interested. And if you're not, just enjoy the film. Just enjoy the YouTube video. All right. Now I like to put there is a flat side, well, kind of flat side, and a bumpy side to all of these apple slices. And I like to put the star facing up so everybody can see it. Gives it more texture, more character. And let's see if we can get these down here. I didn't move that quite right, so we may have to put another one in there. Okie doke. All right. I'm going to open up another bag here and fill up my bare spot there. See if we can find something that will. See if we can find a little bitty. That'll work. That'll work. All right. Okie doke. Okay. Okay, now, off camera, I made this raffia bow. And raffia is kind of hard to work with. They say if you wet it or dampen it, it makes it a little easier to work with. That has not been my experience. It takes patience. So if you decide to use natural raffia, take a patient pill before you start working with it. And put some glue up there. Have a pencil ready so that the pencil gets burned and not you. Hold that down there for just a minute. Okay. And I'll be returning to this time to time until that glue hardens. And until then, I've got some cinnamon sticks. Now, if you're a perfectionist, you might not want to work with natural materials because nothing in nature is as perfect as we'd like it to be. But I'm going to use, if you want cinnamon sticks all the same size, the best thing to do is go to the grocery store, buy it in one of those jars, and they'll all be the same size, same length, and everything will be good with the world. These, however, are different sizes and different shapes, and I kind of like things that way. I'd rather have them rustic than polished. So I'm going to take some of these cinnamon sticks, and we're going to make kind of a chubby trunk out of them. There we go. So once again, be careful with your glue gun. And start gently push these up under the apple slice. And ta-da! You've got a tree trunk. All right, it's another dab of glue here, and we'll start decorating the tree. Okay, all right. Now I've picked up some star anise, and these will be the stars on the tree, and some pine cones, and I believe these are Canadian hawthorn pine cones. They are the smallest pine cones in North America. That's how much I know about them. Other than that, that's about it. But you can use anything to decorate this tree. I've seen people use walnut halves, pistachio shells, anything that knocks your socks off. I've chosen to use these. And these bags go together. If you choose to make these, the best thing to do is just assembly line them, and they will go together very quickly. And preferably do it without little kids hovering around you because of the hot glue. That always scares me. The person that receives this gift bag, I can guarantee you, regardless of what you put in it, if it's store-bought cookies or batch of brownies or whatever, you will get thanked for the bag and not what was in it. Nice thing I like about this is the people who receive this will recycle it, and that just means all the less going into the trash. So there we go. Now for some, I put some these little bitty things. And once again, don't touch your eyes if this is soaked in cinnamon. You'll be stinging for a while. If you want a little bling on this, you could spray walnut shells gold or silver. You could even do that with pistachio shells. I prefer something a little bit more natural. And I don't think we're going to have room for a tag, so you might want to make a simple card with this. Let's see. And then I think I'm going to put a star right up here on top. And there, we're done. All right. Now just remember, if you need these supplies, go to Etsy, etsy.com, and type in dried apple slices and dried spices. And if you're interested in buying these, you could also go to Etsy and type in Bag Lady Gifts, and you'll see them. Thanks for watching.